Live from Dodger Stadium, two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important the series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And on the mound today, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
And another ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Smith makes the grab, one away. And time now for the Marlins lineup. Hoping for a good showing in this one from their cleanup hitter, Jake Berger.
Yeah, and Boog, sometimes all you need when you're slumping like this is just a little bit of confidence. You need a little bit of luck. One at bat where you hit the ball hard, maybe it's caught, no big deal. Or maybe you get a bleeder, it gets you a hit. You just need to feel good about the at bat, and that's when things start to turn a little bit. We'll see if he can do that in this one.
One down, base is empty. And now it's 3-2.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
One out, base is empty. That one hit to right. Sizes this one up. That's out number 2.
Batting third, the shortstop,
Bichette up to the dish. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact and just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. Outside low, and that's ball 2.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
The wind and the pitch. High in the air, out to right. Under it. Corrals it. And that's the 3rd out. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, L.A. Back here in L.A. and on the hill here today, Sandy Alcantara.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
And now the center fielder, James Outman. The wind of the pitch. And another ball. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right. And this guy's an exception. And there's a ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that's a foul ball. Pitch. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Runner on the go. And he grounds one to the right side. And Freeman is retired. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Man at second. Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first, and Guerrero is set down.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the third and final game of the series. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the...
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 left for L.A., scoreless after 1. And we're back. Top of the second. Stepping in the long ball threat, Jake Burger. And he can't come up with it.
Be safe.
Singy, that was a close play, and it looks like they're considering challenging the safe call.
Really close, Boog, and tough to tell in real time. We weren't sure, so you really can't blame them for wanting to take another look.
So they have decided to challenge the play, and now it's up to the replay umpires in New York to make the call. Here's one more look. They called him safe, and I'm not sure that there's anything here to overturn the call. What about you, Singy?
I don't think so, Boog. I mean, we need something obvious to overturn it, and I just don't see it.
So they've made a decision, and the runner is safe. The original call is confirmed, and that leaves them without any challenges the rest of the way.
Upon video review, the umpires have upheld the call of safe at first base.
So digging in, Brian De La Cruz. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Now, here is Jesus Sanchez.
2 strikes.
And he deals. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Sweeney to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. 1 error in the inning, but nothing more. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Adam Duvall.
I just love watching Alcantara get ready for games, Boo. He turns into a different person, just usually cracking jokes and having a good time. But start days are a different story. That's when things get serious for this guy.
Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Batting sixth, the second baseman, Darren.
And next for L.A., Darren Hoffman. Fouled off. He was late. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. And another ball. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
The left fielder.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Two out, space is empty. And that one is lifted in the air. On the move. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at Dodger Stadium, here's the veteran second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Here comes a pitch. That's towards center. Outman drifts towards it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting the right fielder, number 5.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Top of the third, no score. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, that's that slope right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that arrow to.
Got it by him for the K.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
There's Gary Sanchez. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Inside, just missed.
It's a good take.
Connect on the curveball, struck him out. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins. And we are still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Dalton Rushing. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Good late movement on that sinker right there. It's right where you want to get it to get that swing over the top.
And now the count is even. In the air, out towards right center. Chisholm sizing this one up. Makes the catch for the out. One up, one down.
Batting 9, The shortstop.
And up next for Los Angeles, Trey Sweeney. Now fly ball to right center. He's got it. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 33.
James Outman, the next to hit.
Man.
2 down, nobody on. That one 95 to finish him off. Dodgers go down quietly, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here at Chavez Ravine, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And the righty deals. And another ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground, right side. Throw on to Freeman. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman.
Now the number 2 hitter, Matthew Batten. All tied up here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Bounced up the middle. Sweeney slings to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Bo.
Stepping in, Bo Bichette. Kicks and fires. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
Into center. Outman moving under this one. Makes the play, and it's out, number 3. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Still with no score. Back here in L.A., Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
And here it comes. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Righty to the plate. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Bounce to the right, and that one handled to first. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat.
The third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a lot.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and it's off the wall. Around first, heading for 2. Springer returns it to the infield. Runner holds it second, so another base hit could get us the first run of the game.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
The batter now will be Will Smith. That one misses, and that's ball 2. That's down and in. Adam Duvall up next for the Dodgers. Guerrero, the runner at second with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And a pitch. Line drive, leaps, and he's got it.
The right fielder.
Sweet grab right there. That's the DRS for you, buddy. Defensive run saved. Very athletic. Really good reactions. Nice job of saving that run.
Adam Duvall at the plate. At the belt and fires.
Hey!
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The Dodgers looking to strike first. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Got him swinging.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here at Dodger Stadium, here's the third baseman, Jake Burger.
Jake Burger.
In the air, right field, drifts towards it, hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Next to hit, Ryan De La Cruz.
De La Cruz.
And the right-hander deals. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Hernandez hauls it in, and there's two away.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. The Marlins yet to pick up a hit here. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And the Marlins down quietly. Still no score. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Darren Hoffman. Ripped to third and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Right-hander kicks, deals. Ripped to short. Sends it to first. And Hernandez is out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Dalton Rushing.
Dalton Rushing will hit next. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That one missed.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
That one misses. Full count now. Two outs. On the ground, right side. Polanco tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top six. And now for the Marlins, Jorge Polanco. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, you always want those pitches back as a hitter. It caught a lot of the zone and definitely not the intended location, but those splitters can dance around and miss a barrel even when they're not perfectly executed.
Here's George Springer. On the ground, and that's through. Their first hit of the ball game. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
No more having to worry about keeping the no-hitter alive now. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And now it's the catcher, Gary Sanchez. His splits between April and May there. Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Kicks and deals. And another ball.
2 strikes.
That one at 95 missed up top. And that's ball 3. Jazz Chisholm Jr. hitting on deck circle. 3-2 now. And a swing and a miss. 2 away.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Just 1 out away from getting out of a huge jam.
So the lineup flips over. Digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Another inning complete, but not before they break up the no-hitter. And we still have no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Trey Sweeney. The 1-1 is fouled off. The line to kick the pitch. And down on strikes. And there's 1 away.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
1 down, base is empty. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A gigantic blast. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
And next for LA, Freddie Freeman. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One run across in the frame so far here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's outside. And the count is 2-2. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. This ball's chopped on the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Top of inning number 7, and at the plate for Miami, Matthew Batten. Looking to get the tying run on base. And now 2 balls and a strike. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. In there safely. Bichette, the next up for the Marlins.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him. Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And a pitch. Swings and chases a low one there. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
And now it's going to be Jake Berger, the 1-1. And another ball. The pitch. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the top half of inning number 7. Line drive. Squeezes it.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And now the DH, Brian De La Cruz. Here's a 1-1. Foul ball there.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
And a pitch. Outside low. It's 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And that is that. One left for Miami. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith. Swings through that one. Miami's bullpen with some action. Gabe Spire getting ready to go. Trevino, the right-hander, loosening up as well. There's a swing and a drive. And it one-hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second, and he's got a leadoff double.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So, man aboard, Adam Duvall now at the plate. Man at second. Duvall started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. Late that time, and it's strike two.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And ball four, two aboard.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
And now Darren Hoffman. First and second, no outs. Here, the bottom of the seventh. That's off the mark. 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And up next for Los Angeles, Teoscar Hernandez. Ball to strike. The pitch. And a swing and a miss there.
One ball.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Righty delivers. And there's a ball. Runners at first and second with one gone. That one not close. And the count's full. Dalton Rushing waiting for a turn at the plate. Ripped to first, caught. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. Back here at Chavez Ravine, here's the left fielder, Jesus Sanchez. And fouled off. The 1-2. To third. Guerrero. Rolls across the diamond. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Next offering in there for a strike. 1-2.
2 strikes.
And that's too high.
Home plate umpires try to tighten things up a little bit.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. One down, base is empty. And another ball. George Springer waits on deck for Miami. Up the middle. Oh, great stop to first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, this is obviously a tremendous play, but for me, it starts with a well-broken-in glove. To have the confidence to go down, knowing that ball's going to be right in the pocket, so you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
And the batter is George Springer. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 strikes.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Miami down in order. They're down 1-0. A new pitcher in the game, Gabe Spire. He's been so good against lefties.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 55, Gabe Spire.
Well, 1-run game, and now here's the Dodgers' designated hitter, Dalton Rushing. And that one is inside. Action in the pen down there. Keenan Middleton preparing to come on if needed. The 2-1. Wouldn't chase that time. In the air to left center. Touches down. That's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, shortstop, Greg Sweeney.
Now it's the shortstop, Trey Sweeney. Time asked for at the plate prior to the 2-1 pitch. Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Matt Horvat. A runner at first for him, nobody out. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
The pitch. And downstairs. Rushing on at first, nobody out. To the right side. There's one.
Out.
And that's 2.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Back to the top of the lineup, James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This one popped up. Polanco settles under this one. And the inning is over. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and Gary Sanchez at the plate.
Gary Sanchez.
The wind and the pitch. That to right. Sizes this one up. Makes the grab. And there's one down.
The center fielder, number 2.
So the batting order turns over. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Fought off foul. In the air, out towards left center. He dives, but can't hang on. That's a base hit. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
That's a strike. So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Bichette gets a chance to hit.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
And that one fouled off.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Yamamoto is just 1 strike away. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
This one high in the air to left center. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers get a shutout on the mound.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
The final 1-0. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 4 runners on base. For the Marlins, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout. 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive in safely.